X. We on this page. Tomorrow we gonna be on the other page, so y'all gonna have to go to the other page. We gotta run the numbers up over there. Um, I got told that I'm cocky, that I'm too cocky and I'm too arrogant. And let me explain something to y'all. Nothing makes a hater say that worse than a person who you really don't care to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't understand when you putting you first, that don't mean you don't care for everybody else to be happy. That just means like you had to at some point pump the brakes and remember who you are. I got this bracelet, right? And this bracelet reminds me every time I feel like something ain't right, it will remind me that of what I am. And this bracelet tells me that I'm braver than I believe, I'm stronger than I seem, I'm smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. So whenever I get into a position or a place where I feel like one of them four things is happening, I remind myself by reading that passage on my wrist. So me being who I am, people really take offense to, like, when I tell people I'm bullshit proof. Like, I'm bullshit proof. Like, I don't think people grasp the concept. Like, you can't play mind games with a person whose mind is stronger than ever. And me being quiet, and if you notice, like, I haven't been telling people what my next moves are. I'm just making moves out here. You know what I'm saying? I think that, like, even some of my ex homeboys, they're like, he's doing good for himself. Sometimes you gotta cut dead weight. Put it like this: if you always helping everybody, you'll never get ahead. You'll never get ahead, because when do you help yourself? You dig? So me just sitting around and just going, I just went on like the longest road trip. Like, I just got in my car and drove, yo. You know how y'all doing? Robbie, what's going on, y'all? I got in my car and I just drove. I no destination. Just drove. And when I reached a destination, it was like, okay. Then I got back on the highway and I turned back around and I came back. There's nothing wrong with just driving sometimes. Sometimes you just got to get away from things that are making you feel like overwhelmed. I don't care if you gas your car up and you just get on the highway and you just go. You know what I'm saying? Go as far as you can. Sometimes, you want to know what's crazy? The most beautiful scenery is at one of them rest stops on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. Jordan John, what's up, bro? What it do? How you doing? Those little rest stops usually have like a little playground or something. I promise y'all, like, y'all forgot what it was like to be a kid. I remember, like, we went on a trip one time and we stopped at a rest stop. I had to put air in the tires. And if you ever slide down a slide as a grown up, it hits different than when you were a kid. I promise you. One, you don't really think you can slide down a slide, but two, you can. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember when it was like for you to have your happiest times. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can all point out our most miserable times, but you got to remember when was your most happiest time in your life. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go out there and be like, I remember. And then as you get older, you make memories with somebody, right? Like, I've done everything, right? So a new memory, hey, hello, how you doing? A new memory, it would have to be like something that I've never done. It's crazy because that's how I'm laughing, because I can hear, like, what can we do with somebody new that we haven't already done with each other? It's gonna be difficult, y'all, but I don't know. But I laugh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a homeboy hit me up and he was like, "Hey dog, let's go to the lake and go fishing and jump in the water." Now, I don't know where y'all from, but the lake out here in Texas is not the best lake to be jumping in to go swimming and fishing in. Like, I'm sorry, it's something in that water. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's a Loch Ness monster or nothing, but I'm not hopping in that water. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. And I'm humble. I just found, I found out that if I take time out to make sure that I'm okay, then I can make sure other people are okay. Like, I've been making people happy all week, like kids happy all week. Um, the last thing I thought I was ever gonna hear a kid say is, "This is the best day ever." You can't top that feeling that somebody else had the best day ever and you were a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just enjoying making others happy, but I'm taking time out for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I drove and I drove and I drove and then I stopped. Then I turned around and then I drove. I actually went to the store and some gangbanger was there trying to be, I guess, tough. He was trying to be like a whole gangster, and I was like, this guy's a cornball because there's nothing wrong with a person trying to act gangster and you know they not. And now, so like, there's things I'm not gonna do unless I feel like my life is on the line. And I just, you know, when you're a petty person, you do petty things. But it was just to show him he wasn't who he thought he was. And and this is the truth of the matter. Somebody should have told him that what he's doing is gonna lead him in the wrong place. One of his big homies should have told him that. I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna tell you. The reason why I ain't gonna tell you because I was on my own personal journey. Had to get somewhere. Went, turned around, and enjoyed the journey. Tomorrow's another journey. Get in my car again and go, and then turn around, come back. Because, or if I go see my sister or something, I might stay. But the whole thing of it is like I had to get used to doing things just with me. You know what I'm saying? Because like if I waited and waited and waited for people to want to do stuff, I would never get it accomplished. Because I don't like being on other people's time. I like being on like my time. Like, hey, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for nobody to get dressed. I don't want to wait for nobody to get ready. I just want to be like, you know what? You look fine. Let's go. Because I'm that dude. Like, let's just go. We don't have a bunch of time, like everybody thinks, and we can't hold off like we used to. The days are getting shorter. Things of that nature. I'm sorry I'm yawning, y'all. I'm usually in bed by now, but I had to get on here because I just felt like, let me go talk to my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just happy with what I'm doing in life and where I'm going in life, and I'm not bothering anybody. I know a lot of people were like, yo, come to the spot tonight. We're doing this over here. We're gonna drink. We're gonna party. I don't drink, right? So it doesn't do me any good. And I'm not the party type person. Like I go somewhere, I might stay for like 10, 15 minutes tops. And then I gotta go. Because I gotta feel comfortable where I'm at. If I feel any shift of uncomfortability, I'm gone. I'm gone. I took off work tomorrow so I can just have another me day. Like, I want to go to Houston or I want to go to Dallas. I'm thinking about those two spots. Or I might go to my spot and just go chill at my spot. I'm thinking about, I know I'm going to do something tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm gonna get dressed up and just like really step out, or if I'm just gonna relax. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot going on the 5th, I go see the knee specialist to see what we gonna do about that. And it's just gonna get better. That's all it can do. It can only get better. And I think like a lot of people haven't really grasped the concept of life is good when you are good. So I'm about to go to bed. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, and follow me on here. I'll follow y'all back. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, I've been on here every day. I think I just missed yesterday, but I've been here every single day, and I'm just in a good space, yo. Like I think like I can now breathe because everybody around me is okay, and now I can let everybody figure their problems out, and now I can go be happy. I can go be happy now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. Be safe. I'm going to bed. Peace.